Write every nonsense you want to write about me. And say like that Justice Malala with a speech impediment, saying, no, Malema loves Mugabe, but he doesn't want Zimbabweans. What nonsense is that? I said, there is no one who's going to send Zimbabweans to the border when the ERF is still alive. No one. Not Mapanti, Tiara, Sangor, they are going to take people to the borders. No one can take anyone to the border. We are here to defend our Zimbabweans. They are at home when they are here. The colonial clerks are not happy. There are very few men and women in South Africa who can stand to the white men. Very few. And they are only found in the ERF. The rest of you, you love your whites. We have no problem with them. We too love white people, but we don't like white supremacists. And those who subscribe to whiteness will teach you a lesson. So everywhere, that program is continuing, by the way. We are not going to stop. We are saying no Zimbabwean must be chased away. Strike for a balance so that our people can work together. Now, Riditlabi says we must go to the security guys who are waiting outside houses of politicians. They are big and dark, and already she has judged them that they are not South Africans by how they appear, right? We can't do that. We won't do it. She can take a husband and they do that. They can go and do that. We're not going to do it. We're not going to talk to any African. We're going to arrive there and look at the name of the company, and we'll go to the owner. We're not going to talk to workers. There's no Nigerian we're going to talk to. There's no Zimbabwean we're going to talk to. We're going to talk to the owner. We have seen outside Malema's house, your company is looking after those people. How many do you have on your payroll as South Africans, and how many do you have as foreigners? And if the foreigners are unreasonably high, please, we'll come back, try and strike a balance so that these people work together and no one feels excluded. No foreigner must feel excluded. No South African must feel excluded. They must all work together in peace. So, but this one of Redi saying we must go to those people who are standing outside. He wants black on black violence because that's what she gets sponsored for. To instigate and cause divisions amongst black people. We will not do that. Even when we went to the restaurant, we have never spoken to a single worker there. We have nothing to do. They did not employ themselves. We talked to the employers and will continue to do so. Hospitality industry, the security industry, and all of that. The farms. We're going to the farms as well. Because the farms are higher, even illegal foreigners who don't, illegal in a definition of this thing of papers. Because they don't want to pay them. They hire them, and then from there, when it's time to pay, they set police on them. But there are people here without documents. Attack. And then that is an exploitation. We need to defend our workers, especially our African brothers and sisters who are working in these farms without being paid because they do not have papers. That's what we seek to achieve. Write every nonsense you want to write about me. And say like that Justice Malala with a speech impediment, saying, no, Malema loves Mugabe, but he doesn't want Zimbabweans. What nonsense is that? I said, there is no one who's going to send Zimbabweans to the border when the ERF is still alive. No one.